A year ago, I opened up this box, the Ray-Ban Meta Headliners. Today, I'm opening up this one, the brand new Gen 2 version of the Meta Headliners. Let's see how much the unboxing experience has changed. Just pretend that this isn't opened yet. When the Gen 2 was announced at Meta Connect, I actually didn't care for them because my Gen 1s have been doing great. Sure, it had some upgrades like a better camera and a longer lasting battery, but it wasn't enough for me to get excited about. I honestly had no plans to get these, but I was interested in the Meta displays, so I placed my order for those, but it's gonna take 5 to 8 weeks for me to get them because I need them with prescriptions. Well, I'm an impatient person and wanted something new to play with, so I figured I'd pick up the Gen 2s to hold me over until my displays arrived. I could have gotten a new style or even a different color, but I wanted to see if there was any real difference between the two. And also hopefully help anyone that's trying to decide whether to upgrade to the Gen 2s or stick to the Gen 1s. This video is mainly just going to be an unboxing though. I'm going to be working on more comparison stuff in future videos. Anyways, let's go ahead and open this up. Again, pretend it's not opened. Here's a quick look at the boxes for both the Gen 1 and Gen 2 Meta Headliners. So far, not a big difference other than the Gen 2 writings of the newest version. Let's go ahead and open both of them up. As you can see here, the Gen 1 says listen, call, live stream, while the Gen 2 box doesn't say anything. Again, you'll know if you're getting the Gen 2 version since it's written all around the box. Let's go ahead on the inside. I already took the glasses out for this shot. Everything looks the same, including the QR code there to download the Meta AI app. And once again, the Gen 1 says listen, call, live stream, while the Gen 2 is blank. This is interesting because I've heard they got rid of the live streaming abilities in the Gen 2. Now before we go on comparing the two, I did quickly look up the live stream function for the Gen 2, and according to Meta themselves, this feature is only available on the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 1 glasses. So I guess everything I've been hearing about them taking that function out has been true, but it's not all bad. Because I know that during the second day of Meta Connect at the developer keynote, they talked about partnering with Streamlabs, so eventually, we'll be able to live stream with the Gen 2s to almost any platform, not just limited to Instagram and Facebook like the Gen 1s. I tried to research a bit, and from what I was able to find is that this should be available in 2026. But either way, teaming up with Streamlabs is pretty big news. If you want to read more about this, I'll have that linked in the description. But yeah, I just had to talk about that real quick. Anyways, let's get back to the unboxing. They both come with a black cleaning cloth with Ray-Ban Meta embossed on them. The same getting started and safety guides. The charging case is exactly the same. It might look different colored on the screen because I filmed this a year apart with 2 different cameras, but trust me, they're exactly the same. Let's open it up and take the glasses out. I got the exact same pair as before, the low bridge headliners in shiny black. And as expected, they look exactly the same. They're wrapped up the same way too. Let's switch to the single shot so it's easier to see. I already have my prescription lenses and some third-party nose pads on my Gen 1s, so it'll be easier to note which is which. Again, no difference here on the front view. Same for the sides. The only difference is the model number printed on the inside of the arm. Let's quickly see if the Gen 1 accessories fit on the Gen 2s. As expected, they easily fit in the Gen 1 charging case. Here's a charging stand that I use at my desk, and it easily fits on there too. I like using these ear grips at the end of my Metas because they help keep my glasses from sliding down my face. And again, no problems fitting on the Gen 2s. And finally, these nosepad clips. They fit just fine. But yeah, that's a quick look between the Gen 1 and Gen 2 Metas. So yeah, physically, they're pretty much the exact same. I'm going to be working on a full review where I compare the functionality of the Gen 1s and the Gen 2s. I know I want to compare the camera, battery life, live streaming abilities. I have a few prescription lenses coming in too, so stay tuned for that. But also, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to compare between the Gen 1 and the Gen 2s. Alright, I'm going to go hide my wallet before I buy more things that I don't need. See ya. A year ago, I opened this box, the Ray-Ban I already don't know what I'm talking about. I honestly had. There's a ambulance right outside the window. That was really close.